It's a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The 2023 MLB All-Star Game coming at you on the show. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today on the hill, Garrett Cole. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here comes a pitch. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Betts into second.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at second here with 2 away. J.D. Martinez stands in. Man at second.
Ball. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2-1 to J.D. And he swings over the top there.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for the National Leaguers. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Welcome back. And today's starter, Zach Gallen.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Betts puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The designated hitter.
The 2-1. And that one in the air center field. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Two. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now it's Corey Seager. Ripped down the line, base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Yandy Diaz now. So now 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and forget it. That one barely got out of here, and they slice into the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Caught him looking for the K. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. In the air, left side. Knocks it down. The throw into second.
Well, not an easy play by any stretch. He went a long ways just to get to that fly ball, and all that hard work to get there, you're expected to bring it down. I have to think that the ball was bouncing on him a little bit, and what I mean is when you run a long ways, you can get on your heels some, and that makes the jarring of the ground make the head move and make the ball move. So important running technique is critical, and that's something that's often overlooked.
On a line, base hit. Carroll around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 2-2.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the... And it's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Austin Hayes.
The 17th, Austin Hayes.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. He turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Fly ball down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. New inning getting started. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Line and pitch. And now 1-2.
Who's Freddie?
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Mookie Betts. Doubled in his first AB.
Mookie.
Chris, you know, it's a little known fact. Mookie Betts' uncle was Terry Shumpert, who played 14 years in the big leagues. That one inside, and that's ball 3. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. On the run, throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Righty delivers. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, you're talking about 100 miles per hour. Chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That misses off the outside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Mitch Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Back to the top of the lineup, Marcus Semien digs in now.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college. And this guy is just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
The 2-2. Up the middle. Arcia on the run, sends it over to first. And Ramirez is set down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The 1-1. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on it. That is the inning. AL down quietly. Score. Back in Seattle. Start of the 4th. Luis Arraez stands in.
Louis.
Felix Bautista taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. 1-1. Just missed. That misses. Full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So here's Murphy now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now
Corbin Carroll will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nothing doing there for the National League. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Justin Steele.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Seager stands in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one lifted to left. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting the first baseman, Yandy.
So digging in, Yandy Diaz. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
That's towards center. Betts settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Up next to the American League.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Left field. Carroll moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1-2-3 goes the AL. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Sonny Gray.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So coming into the game now on defense, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To kick the pitch. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Out to center. Hayes ranging after it. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
And here is Freddie Freeman. For Freeman, singing all the hardware, the multiple All-Stars, an MVP. He's won Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, and then finally in 2021, a World Series championship with the Braves. That one misses. Now 2-2.
Yeah, and I'd say that 2021 World Series trophy bigger than all the rest, as he was the heart and soul of that Atlanta Braves ball club.
2 outs. Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. NL goes down quietly. Corbin Burns will take over here. So digging in, Austin Hayes.
Ladies and
Almost
gentlemen,
drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the
now
warning track.
for the National League, number 39, Corbin Burns.
Well struck left field. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Josh Young. Flied to right his first time. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Hayes leads off second with nobody out. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags up for third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Jonah Heim. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from third. It's 3-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's Marcus Semien. Liner, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's hard hit on the line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Out to short. They get the force, and that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mookie now.
The center fielder,
One of the things that's amazing, his first full season in 2012 with Lowell, he did not hit a single home run. And when I asked him about it, he said, oh no, it was worse than that. I didn't hit a ball that hit the fence on the fly the entire year. Shohei Ohtani on the pitch here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
The 1-2. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 2 down, nobody on. Singing Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP, and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next offering is down low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Arozarena flashes the leather on the run and catch. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Kodai Senga comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman takes it himself. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next to the American
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Next pitch just misses. Full count, 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the batter now, Adolis Garcia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Hit weakly on the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher,
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Robert. He'll be patrolling center field.
number 88, Luis Robert.
Also into the ball game, Bo Bichette. He's in at shortstop.
Number 11, Bo Bichette.
Also entering the game, Kyle Tucker. He takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Also into the ball game, Whit Merrifield. He'll play second.
Number 15, Whit Merrifield.
Also entering the game, Salvador Perez. He takes over behind the plate.
Now number 13, Salvador Perez.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Got it by him for the K. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. Left-hand batter waits. Here's a high chopper. Merrifield tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2.
Orlando Arcia.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the NL is down in order. They trail it here, 4-2. A new arm into the game, the righty, Adrian Valdez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Number 28, Adrian Valdez.
The pitch. This one in the air right field. Acuna makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. The pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that way.
Oh, gets dirty. The throw. Arenado over to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. American League strands one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Matt Olson.
Number 20.
The new pitcher in the game, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Olson is set down. And there's one down. Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, Pete Alonso, looking to start something with one gone.
Number 20.
At the belt and fires. That's in there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Juan Soto trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Here's a 1-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there. Or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing to do. Staying in the game on defense, Matt Olson. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Pete Alonso. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Juan Soto. He'll be patrolling center field. Robbie Gonzalez into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Randy Arozarena now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Randy Arozarena.
And now the lefty. Up the middle. Arcia whips it to first on the run. They get the out on Arozarena.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Bounce to the left side. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bichette stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. Beats to second, out there. And it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's a lead for the American League, 4-2. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Will Smith.
Number 16, Will Smith.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Kenley Jansen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Austin Riley. One out. The base is empty for him. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. Now only one out remaining.
Now that second baseman, Louis.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ozzie Albies looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.